I hope all is well, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please press the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Well, it's been a beautiful weekend. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed their 4-day weekend, because I sure did. I was busy, but it was a good busy. I got a lot of things done in my house, all the laundry. Now I just have to fold all of it. So I washed everything. Now I have to fold. So I was supposed to come back on last night, but I got busy. I had to go shopping because I was missing some things. So I apologize that I did not come on last night. But we're here. We're here. We're here. So I got an email from a gentleman, and he wanted. I asked him if I could read it. He didn't want me to, but I asked him. So he emailed me because he said he was going to email me. And so he did. And I want to read the letter to you because I read some of it, but I didn't read all of it because I wanted it to read with you. Okay? So I have it pulled up on my laptop. And it's called A Letter to Humanity. So we're going to read this letter that this person sent. And happy Memorial Day weekend. Well, Memorial Day to all our vets out there. God bless you all. Thank you for serving our country. Thank you for being an inspiration to all men and women that want to join the military, whatever military that may be. And also, I would like to give a shout out to my mechanic's son. He's in the Air Force. God bless him. He got sworn in, and I am so proud of him. So, yeah. So thank you to all you that have served, that have gave your time, your energy to this country to defend our freedoms and to where we are now from where we were before. So I would like to say thank you to all our veterans, men and women that have served for many years and that did your due diligence to the United States of America. So thank you. Thank you for serving our country. Thank you for being part of history. And thank you for making a difference on this planet. So to you men and women out there that have served, thank you. And also to my deceased uncles that have served in the Army. And to all. Alright, so this is a letter that I got yesterday. Like I said, I was supposed to be on yesterday, but it didn't happen. I had things to do. I got occupied. So we're going to read this letter. And I think it's going to be an awesome letter to all of us as humans that live on this planet. Since we're going through this big transition, we're going through a lot of confusion, a lot of doubt, a lot of hard times, right? A lot of us are going through our own experience, right? If it's good, bad, whatever, confusing, it is what it is. But we're going to read it and let's see what it entails because I'm excited. Okay. So I'm going to turn down the music down a little bit. So I have like everything. I have my computer, I have my desktop. I'm just trying to navigate here. Okay, so let's read this letter. So it says, A letter to humanity. To humanity. This is not what we were meant to be. Somewhere along the way, we forgot each other. We forgot how to listen. We forgot how to recognize ourselves in unfamiliar faces. We were not made to live in constant fear or one another of difference, of disagreement. We were never meant to reduce human beings to labels, statistic, enemies, or noise. Every person you pass carries a life intact, fragile, and meaningful as your own. We were supposed to remember that. We were meant to learn from one another that is why we were made different minds, different cultures, different experiences, different ways of seeing the world and surviving within it, not so we could endlessly divide ourselves, but so we could complete the picture together. No single voice was ever meant to speak for the whole of humanity. Difference was never the flaw. It was an intention. We were not strangers forced to share a planet. We are parts of the same body. All parts of the body have to work together to function properly. And a body does not survive by tearing itself apart. The hands cannot declare themselves more important than the heart. The eyes cannot refuse to see for the feet. The eyes cannot see to guide the body if the body's own hands are tearing at its eyes. The mind cannot pretend it no longer needs the rest. No part is superior. No part is expandable. When one part is strived, poisoned, silenced, or crushed, the entire body suffers, even if the pain has not reduced it yet. That is how collapsed beings quietly interneal, while the body argues with itself about which part deserves to matter. This is not strength, it is sickness. To the leaders of nations, institutions, corporations, movements, hear this clearly. Before power found you, you had dreams. Before titles reshaped your voice and plaster, you image a future worth protecting. You once believed leadership meant responsibility, not dominion. You once understood that power was meant to serve people, not consume them. Remember who you were before fear, ambition, pride, and conviction taught you to forget your duty to the whole. Power was not meant to place you above the body. It was meant to bind you to it. And every person reading this, every worker, parent, child, dreamer, builder, teacher, artist, laborer, and lost soul trying to find meaning in a world growing colder. There are nearly 8 billion minds alive on this planet. 8 billion perspective, 8 billion pieces of insight, 8 billion choices to get this right. If we were aligned instead of divide, we would not be trapped fighting over scraps on a world overflowing with possibilities. We would be curing diseases instead of profiting from suffering. We would be feeding people instead of wasting abundance. We would be building futures instead of manufacturing fear. We would be reaching the stars not because we conquered one another, but because we fully learned how to stand together. What threatens humanity is not a lack of intelligence. It is not a lack of technology. It is not a lack of resources. What threatens us is a belief that we are separate. It is the illusion that another person's pain is not our concern. It is the lie that cruelty is strength. It is the idea that the division is natural and compassion is weakness. We are approaching the edge of our own undoing, not in one dramatic moment, but slowly through indifference, greed, dehumanization, and the quiet normalization of cruelty. That is not panic. It is not recognition. It is almost too late and almost is the most dangerous world we know. It convinces us that there will always be more time, more choices, more tomorrows. Still, there's time. Time is no longer passive. It is asking something of us now. Unity is not conformity. Compassion is not weakness. Cooperation does not erase individuality. It gives it purpose. We are supposed to be caretakers of one another, listeners before judges, builders before destroyers, healers before conquerors. We are supposed to live this world better than we found it. We are supposed to remember that humanity rises or falls together, that the body only survives when every part is allowed to function, to contribute, and to matter. Remember what you are. Remember what you belong to. Remember what we would still become. And if there is still goodness left within you, no matter how buried beneath anger, exhaustion, disappointment, or grief, protect it. The world does not need more hatred pretending to be strength. It needs people willing to remain human in any age that rewards forgetting. So choose, not tomorrow, not someday, now. Choose to remember before forgetting because permanent. Choose to reach for one another before the body tears its apart. Choose to be human while that choice still exists. History will not ask what we believed. It will ask what we did when we knew better. This is that moment. The world is listening, even if it pretends not to be. This world was never meant to be survived alone. Wow, that was epic. 11:22. 2 people, 2 likes. So this was from an email that I received last night. I said I was going to read it today. So, yeah, I think it was a great speech. And that reminds us, as I always say, right? Divided we fall, united we stand. And this makes perfect sense of what we've been talking about. And I'm glad that this individual sent me this letter to read to all of you today because it makes perfect sense. Well, guys, I'm out of here. I have things to do. I gotta go make breakfast. I still haven't made breakfast yet. I'm gonna go make some French toast, pancakes, eggs, sausage, and bacon. That's what we're gonna do. So happy Memorial Day, and I hope you enjoyed the letter. So we will catch you soon. I don't know when. Maybe later. I don't know. But God bless you all, and you guys have a beautiful Memorial Day weekend. Well, today is Memorial Day. And like I said, thank you to all our veterans and to the ones that are serving our country. And also, God bless my mechanic's son that joined the Air Force. He got sworn in. And I wish him many blessings, and may the Lord guide him and guard him and protect him on his journey, just as well as all of you that are serving for this beautiful country that we live in. Remember, America, freedom. Why did our forefathers fight so hard for our freedom? So take care, and we will talk to you guys very soon.